Do you remember when they showed us that the theme of these seasons would have been gods with their powers? And guns, yeah, but then somebody decided to get rid of them. You still have gods in your past, yes, you still can find them on your map, yes, but you can no longer use their powers. That's because 4 little rascals with some good tunes came out of nowhere and decided to steal the scene, and that you should be bending elements instead of using thunderbolts and chains. So let's begin by picturing a simple scene. You find a chest made by the gods. Let's stop time. And what can we get from said chest? We could get anything. Guns, thunderbolts, chains, wings. Or we could get something even better. What if I told you that you can get fruit from these chests? Yeah, a fruit on steroid. That's exactly what we got. We got a banana. That's called the banana of the gods. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know it's good, it's useful, but it's still a simple banana when you could get thunderbolts. And the chest is still bugged, so you have to break it to get the rest of the stuff. But that's not important. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against the elements, I like them. They are pretty cool, they're strong. And why did I have to get rid of everything else just to keep them? We could have wings and airbending, for example. We could have chains and firebending. We could have, I don't know, waterbending and earthbending are a category of their own, because they're pretty cool. But if you remember, when the season started, we had waterbending with all the other powers. We had waterbending and wings, waterbending and chains, waterbending and thunderbolts. But now that we have everything else, we don't have powers anymore. You can't find wings anywhere, you can't find thunderbolts anywhere, you can't find chains anywhere. But you can still find the old gods roaming the map. You can still find Hades, you can still find Zeus, you can still find Ares, I think, yeah, and Cerberus running around in the fields. You can still get them, and you can still have their medallions. So you could be roaming in the underworld where Hades resides, and you could find a cabbage cart and some parchments with some drawings on them that allow you to bend the earth. Just ignore my gameplay. I know I suck at this game and I still have bots in my lobby. So let's pretend nothing happens when I shoot somebody, and let's be all friends. So you get your simple piece of paper with something scribbled on it, and you get a fist made of rocks, which you can use to throw rocks. So now you can challenge the gods. Specifically, you can challenge the god of the underworld by throwing rocks at him. I know it sounds pretty silly if you think about it, but it's what you can do right now. And I like it! It's really cool to be able to use everything to hit everyone. I love it. But they got rid of everything else. So Hades uses his chains on you, but you can't use his chains anymore. Zeus throws thunderbolts, but you can't use thunderbolts anymore. You can make walls made of stone, but as I said, I suck. So my wall came out wrong. So you can still fight the minions, you can still have your pretty little fight where Hades talks shit about you, and you have to fight all these minions when somebody starts shooting you in the back, like it always happens in this game. But right now it's still a bot, so let's pretend nothing happened right there. The good thing about the elements is that they all have infinite ammo, so you can use them as long as you want. But some need to recharge, and when somebody comes around, you know you should get your fist out. And the earth element, it's the coolest in my opinion, because it looks so strong and it shoots these big rocks out of nowhere. And it's impossible to miss. So for noobs like me, it's like heaven. It kinda sucks on the long distances, but when you find somebody in the close to mid range, you can shoot them with these big chunks of rock and it's literally impossible to miss them. But yeah, you might say that that's what the chains did. The chains were another short to mid distance weapon, and so they got rid of them to make us use the other elements. Yeah, that's pretty good and I like it. I'm also kinda happy that they got rid of the chains because they were really too strong in some moments. But as you can see, the earth element is pretty strong in the same way. 80 damage from any hit, and now the banana even saves my ass. Because I'm dying in the storm, but the banana and its regenerative power saves my life. Once again, so I won't ever talk shit again about bananas. Now you will have another demonstration of the earth bending power and of the strength of bots in this game. So, as you can see, it's really impossible to miss, even if I managed to do so. But that was just to show you that you can, because I like to humble myself and to show that even the best players in the world can have their moments sometimes. As you can see, I wasn't good even with the old powers, so even with Thunderbolts I sucked at this game, and it didn't save me from myself, so I kept losing games as well. But that's not the point of this video. My simple point is, why do we have to keep some aspects of one side of the medal, so we can say the gods, their medallions, and even the NPCs in the game, but we can't have the full package? So why can we still do godly missions and die like a fool like I'm doing? So don't watch my gameplay, please. But right now you can see the airbending element, so you can see it's pretty good. It's like a car that goes on water and flies in the sky like a bird. But even good players like me know how to avoid it with the bush strategy. So yeah, you can use it as well. I'm not patronizing it. You can use it and be aware that it makes you win every game in your life. I'm just joking, I suck and I was just lucky. So now you can see again why I suck with this power. The earth element is pretty good to hit things not inside of windows, and even Cerberus dashes can be used when you are not me and you know just a little bit of the game. So please be aware that you can win games if you're not me. But right now I just have to show you the last fights of the game, because that's what my footage was, and I'm not recording anything else for a long time, because my luck got strung out from this simple video. So you still have random NPCs, you could say, like meow skulls, that has nothing to do with gods and has been in this season from the beginning. Yeah, it's cool to know that you can have some Fortnite characters blending with gods and mythology stuff. But right now that mythology stuff has gone, and I'm pretty sad about it, because wings are not in the game anymore. I liked wings. I liked how they worked, and you could fly in the sky. I loved Fortnite when they added planes. Why we can't have the sky anymore? Why, Epic? Why? You had us with those wings, and they lasted a month, because that's when the Avatar Mini Pass got in the game. But I know that we will have them back when the event ends, and we will go back with the same old story of gods shooting people with guns and thunderbolts. As you could see or hear me rambling about anything that comes to mind, this video was not scripted and was like, I don't know, some thought flow in my head that got stuck there for some time, and I wanted to talk about something. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. But right now, what comes next is just the last big fight of the game I recorded, and if you want, you can click off. Yeah, I know. I won't be sad, I won't be crying in the shower for 2 days, but you can click off, because the rambling I was about just ended, and I just want to ask you something. What do you think about these updates? Do you think the events fit in the Fortnite gameplay? I'm not talking about the lore. I know that Avatar The Last Airbender has nothing to do with an alien in a suit running around with 5 guns. And I know that it has nothing to do with Greek mythology. So I just want to hear from player to player what it's like to play with these additions, and if they are, I don't know, good for you, for your friends, if you're having fun, if you hate them, if you couldn't be bothered to think about them, if you are not using them, if you aren't a Fortnite player, because I'm not. I've been playing just for 2 weeks. I'm just kidding. I've been playing since March, so I even waited out the event of the battle, the new season pass, and for the first time I waited for something, and it got bugged out and it came out the next day. So I've been over there watching as my life got drained away for 4 hours while I was waiting for the new update that never came. But I digress, that's not what this video is about. As you can see on the screen right now, the airbending ability is pretty cool if you want to chase somebody with a car, so you can get right behind them and tailgate them till the end of times. So the rock is still pretty good if you have just a little bit of aim. If you are just a tiny bit better than I am, I guess you could have any hit on your enemies. So that's the last fight, that's the last 2 guys I have to take care of, because they're in my lobby and I get to get rid of them. So I'm still trying to lose, and as you can see, I still miss most of my shots, but I hit the important ones, so I win. So while I sit on a chair and dance with no audio because I would get copyright striked, I thank you for watching this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I wish you a pleasant day.